Your roadmap to the latest in auto. Welcome to Highway Herald. Today, we're diving into a pressing issue for Stellantis dealers. Many are choosing to close their doors rather than embrace the electric revolution. What does this mean for Stellantis' future in the rapidly evolving automotive landscape? Let's explore the top 9 reasons why Stellantis dealers prefer to quit rather than sell EVs. Reason number 9, shifting consumer trends. Consumer preferences are shifting, and Stellantis dealers are feeling the impact. While there is growing interest in electric vehicles, most consumers still prefer traditional internal combustion engine vehicles or hybrids, especially in North America, where there's a strong attachment to gas-powered cars. Concerns such as range anxiety and inadequate fast-charging infrastructure in rural areas deter many from EVs. Hybrids, like the Wrangler 4xe and Grand Cherokee 4xe, offer a practical compromise with better fuel efficiency and lower emissions, aligning with consumer preferences. For Stellantis dealers, balancing traditional models with new EV offerings is key to sustaining sales and adapting to the evolving automotive landscape. Reason number 8, Stellantis' strategic EV approach. Unlike some competitors, Stellantis refuses to sell EVs at a loss. While companies like Ford and GM are pushing their dealers to move EVs aggressively, Stellantis adopts a more rational approach. CEO Carlos Tavares has made it clear that the company will not sell electric vehicles at a loss just to spur sales or meet emission standards. Tavares understands the market and consumer adoption of EVs. He has stated that Stellantis is not pushing too hard with electrification, but aims to profit from EV sales, particularly in regions like Europe. The company is steadily preparing the next generation of vehicles without rushing into unprofitable territory. This cautious approach puts Stellantis dealers in a stronger position compared to their peers, providing a strategic advantage during uncertain times. Reason number 7, the evolving EV market. The EV market is changing, and hybrids are gaining traction. The days of early adopters are over. Now, EVs need to meet the practical demands of the middle class and serve as the primary vehicle in households. Yet, electric cars still fall short in many areas. Range remains questionable, charging speeds are not fast enough, and reliability ratings are lower than expected. Additionally, EVs are significantly more expensive than their combustion counterparts. For many consumers, the extra cost of EVs does not justify the benefits. They require a radical lifestyle change, something most people are not ready for. Stellantis dealers are well aware of these realities and are adjusting their strategies accordingly. Reason number 6, the rise of hybrids. Dealers have a keen sense of market trends and customer preferences. Much like GM dealers pushed for more hybrid options, Stellantis dealers are now calling for increased hybrid offerings due to the current market shift towards hybrids rather than fully electric vehicles. Toyota leads the hybrid market, but other manufacturers, including Stellantis, are also seeing growth. Stellantis reported a 4% quarter-over-quarter increase, driven by strong sales of plug-in hybrids like the Wrangler 4xe and Grand Cherokee 4xe. Dealers are advocating for more 4xe models as customers increasingly favor hybrids over fully electric cars. Hybrids offer significant benefits, such as lower costs and reduced concerns about range and charging, making them a popular choice. Currently, hybrids represent over 9% of the US market and are expected to gain even more traction. Before we delve deeper, we'd appreciate it if you could subscribe to Highway Herald. Your support fuels our passion to create more content like this. Now, let's explore reason number 5, decreased service revenue. Dealers face a significant shift with the rise of EVs, which require a different approach to maintenance. Unlike traditional vehicles that generate income through regular services like oil changes, EVs have fewer mechanical parts and need less routine maintenance. This change impacts dealerships, especially those from the former Chrysler brands, which have relied heavily on service revenue. With EVs focusing more on electronics and less on mechanical work, dealers may need to invest in specialized staff and training. As a result, maintaining profit margins in service departments is becoming increasingly challenging, complicating the financial landscape for dealerships transitioning to EVs. Reason number 4, meeting customer expectations. Stellantis faces a unique challenge in North America compared to other automakers that have embraced electrification aggressively. While many competitors have global EV strategies, Stellantis must cater specifically to North American customers. With 25 EVs in their portfolio and plans for 23 more, they focus on models like the electric Dodge Charger, Ram 1500, and Wagoneer. The challenge is convincing traditional buyers, who prefer brands like Dodge and specific models such as the Jeep Wagoneer to switch from gas-powered vehicles to EVs they view as unproven. The next-generation Charger, offering both electric and gas options, reflects Stellantis' cautious approach to meeting its conservative customer base. Reason number 3, the slowing EV market. Stellantis dealers are also impacted by a slowing EV market. After a period of rapid growth, the market has cooled significantly. The first quarter of the year saw only a modest 2% growth year over year, coupled with a substantial 15.2% decline compared to the previous quarter. This trend has continued into the second quarter, with notable examples like Tesla experiencing a 17% drop in April and a 14% decrease year over year. This slowdown has raised concerns among dealers. Despite some brands boasting record-high sales, the overall demand for EVs remains low. Dealers are facing a high market supply of around 140 days compared to the industry average of 70 days. This imbalance underscores the difficulties dealers face in selling electric vehicles and provides a solid reason for their reluctance to push EV sales aggressively. Reason number 2, challenges in rural markets. Stellantis, a global conglomerate with a strong presence in North America, must address the specific needs of rural areas. Brands like Dodge and Chrysler, which have a significant customer base in these regions, are crucial to Stellantis' strategy. Rural areas often have limited charging infrastructure and face long travel distances, making EV adoption more challenging. For instance, the Chrysler Pacifica remains a popular choice among rural customers. While Stellantis is keen to advance electrification, it recognizes that pushing EVs in areas with a strong traditional customer base might not be effective. Unlike GM's extensive buyout program, Stellantis is likely to proceed cautiously, ensuring that they don't alienate loyal customers in rural areas who may not be ready for a shift to electric vehicles. Reason number 1, regulatory pressures and market forces. Stellantis dealers face significant challenges due to evolving EV regulations. Stricter emission standards and government incentives are pushing automakers to boost their EV offerings. Stellantis plans to introduce 23 new electric models by next year, reflecting their commitment to meeting these regulatory demands. However, the financial burden of developing and marketing EVs is substantial, with uncertain returns in markets where consumer acceptance is still developing. Recent sales data show a slowdown in EV adoption, driven by high costs, limited charging infrastructure, and range concerns. Dealers must navigate these issues, balancing regulatory requirements with consumer demand. Adapting to these shifting dynamics while meeting stringent regulations will be crucial for Stellantis' success in the changing automotive landscape. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to Highway Herald for the latest updates on vehicle trends and future videos. See you next time.